You get to choose between the guy. You choose between the guy who made a mistake, but they.
Judge, today's case is petty.
I ain't put myself in nothing. You're being extra with the 16. I didn't know.
Yo, D, you're talking about rank. You're talking about.
These Africans are hilarious. Sometimes I speak, people think I'm anti-African. I'm pro-African. But
Hello. It's almost time for the Ebro show here on Apple Music One. You know, checked into our amazing offices here, where if you go on your Apple Music app every day at 3 o'clock, you can tune in and listen to me on the Ebro show. Today we have Pooh Shiesty on. We had Jennifer Hudson on Apple Music One right before I jump on, so she might be on right now. And then, yeah, we're going to get into some of this amazing 21 Savage album, the Nas DJ Premier album.
This is the correct way to cook canned goods. You should.
Everybody throwing their name in the hat for this company.
I have a hard time placing any kind of letter grade on a situation that was wrong place, wrong time, wrong team, wrong supporting cast, because I'm going to say what I said on Friday on this show. Pro Football Focus, your favorite website, ranks Cleveland's receiving core dead last, 32nd in the league. And to your point, now you don't have Njoku, which I didn't even know about that on Friday. You're throwing to Isaiah Bond and Larvadan at your wideouts. They're undrafted rookies. You're forcing 14 targets to Harold Fannin Jr., who's a third-round rookie, who's really good. I like him, but he's all you got. You're throwing him 14 balls against the most opportunistic secondary in football. They had 18 picks, now they have 21 picks.
Come on.
And they knew before you knew you're going to go to Harold Fannin Jr. You talked about the play that DeMarco Jackson made, the linebacker. It's to Fannin. Everything's to Fannin. It's all Shadur's got. It's Fannin or bust. And they knew it, so he throws 14 balls to Harold Fannin Jr., and he catches 7 of them for 48 yards. And remember, the Browns defense had allowed 184 yards rushing to Tennessee in Cleveland. And so what did you think was going to happen with a Bears team that will run it down your throat? Well, they ran it for 142 yards to your, as Cody pointed out, 50 yards. It's just the supporting cast is wrong. And my conclusion, as I concluded in a video I posted last night, is it just feels wrong for Shadur to be a Cleveland Brown. You were there. It's a hellhole for quarterbacks. I still don't like the organization. I still don't. The owner's like a Jerry Jones wannabe, another little bozo, and I just don't like the direction of it. Shadur needs to get out. I just hope him. My New Year's wish for Shadur is to get a fresh start with somebody who really wanted him. So that's.
Gerald, are you going to give an opposing view at all, or are you on the Shador train as well?
What do you mean Shador train?
Are you think all positive Shador?
Oh, no, I'm going to give him a letter grade.
All right, let's hear it.
He played.
Because kind of the stat right now is giving us a C and an F.
He failed.
They're not on the Shador train right now.
He failed. But you know what the problem with that is? It's okay. I've been to take the name off the back of his jersey person since he got drafted. I'm not grading his name. I'm grading the player. I don't care where we feel like he should have got drafted. Oh, he should have been first-round pick. He wasn't. He's a fifth-round pick. Stamp it. He's a fifth-round pick. He's a rookie. Stamp it. He's a quarterback. Stamp it. If his name was not Shador Sanders, all of our grading skills would be different. So I graded him based off the play. He's a fifth-round rookie. He failed
against a defense who's been taking the ball away from everybody. They blitzed more than they blitzed all year. You know why? Because they knew he was a rookie. They took away his run game.
Well, they also knew that he's down 3 starters in the offensive
so
line.
even
when they are starters they're 30th in PSF and pass.
Well, I got 32nd.
Yeah,
They dropped.
but here's what I'm saying. Here's what I'm saying. So what? He had a bad day at the office. It's the NFL. Yeah. What is he going to do moving forward? That's what I'm concerned about. And you heard what he said. He make no excuses. He's just going to learn from it. The interceptions you talk about, he'll learn from it.
Yeah.
The second one, the controversial one, Judy should have called it. DB made a good play. Moving on.
But sometimes
Okay, there's
when you're
a lot of.
round draft pick, you don't get a lot of time to work on it and learn.
I don't care about that. I'm
Right
grading
now.
the game yesterday, and what he can do from this is just learn from it, man. Like I know you don't like. You feel like Tom Brady turned his back on him. He needs to go see him in the offseason. I'm gonna tell you why. Because the thing with Shador is he's such a playmaker. You just got to learn how to adapt and adjust to how you want to make these plays. How do you do that? Like for me, for instance, wasn't an overall great athlete. I wasn't super fast, wasn't super strong. But my mind put me in position to do what, like Keith said, you know, if you get cover 4, the one thing I can't get beat on is the post. So when it looks like I'm making this amazing play, I am making an amazing play. But I knew beforehand that this is what I can't get beat. So I'm putting myself in position to do it. With Shador, understand who you are as an athlete, who you are as a player. So you can't always try and escape bailing out. You have to have more learn pocket feet, pocket presence, know where your escape lanes are. One of those blitzes, he was hot. The guy's coming, you got to know, okay, now I know I should be hot on this. Now I know that's something I can learn. Let me work with my receivers. Now I know to get the ball out after that. Where are my escape lanes? I need to learn to step up, slide, and then be able to make the throw. Forget the fact that he played bad yesterday. He's a 5th-round rookie. It's allowed, people. It's okay that Shador played bad. The problem is everybody put these unrealistic expectations on him, and then when he plays bad, now you are giving all the people who were looking for him to fail foothold. Now they saying, see, we told you. No. Grade him based off where he got drafted. Don't all week he should have been, he wasn't. The 5th-round pick. He's in his 4th game. He's allowed to struggle versus a defense that everybody's been struggling against. Now we look at how do you improve from this? What do you learn from this? And that's what I took from the game. I'm giving him a letter grade. He failed. But it's okay. He's going to learn. Allow him grace to learn to play NFL football. I'm not looking at whether it's Cleveland or whether it's Baltimore or no, I'm grading the player. Give the kid some grace. He's in his 4th game. He's still learning. He will learn from all the mistakes and all of the positives. But all that extra was this and this and no. So what? If he got an A, a B, a C, D, he give him a grade. But what you do moving forward, I call it so what now what? He played great last week. What happens moving forward? He played bad the next week. Okay, what happens moving forward? The great thing is he's been named the starter the rest of the year, correct? So he got more opportunities. Learn from this. It's a new game next week. Let's just keep moving forward.
I give him a C-. Passing. He ain't failed in my opinion because it's whether you're a 5th-round pick, a 2nd-round pick, an undrafted free agent, it's still all about the team. You know what I'm saying? I'm going to grade you on, did he have help? Did he not have help? How did we play as a team? That's going to dictate, you know what I'm saying, what kind of grades you get.
I live each moment and try to live each day to the fullest, so never live in worry or fear.
I have a question.
Yeah.
Stupid.
You know what, though? I'm glad he said that, though. I'm glad he said that. That was a very, very
And he's
mature
always
answer.
composed. And
That's a stupid
They've been doing this shit all year, Gerald.
Hey, whoever it was, if you heard it, that was a stupid question. God dang, man.
Well, the internet right now is kind of in a divide about Shador's performance, so I'm kind of really excited to hear what you guys have to say. So, Cody, I'm going to start with you. I love your quarterback analysis, so give him a letter grade.
I'm not going to give him a letter grade, actually. Because I think it would be unfair
43 points.
to put a letter grade on any individual in this game. Because let's start with what happened going into this game, right? The Browns offense, not just Shador, the offense is already at a disadvantage going into this game. Why? Because, and these aren't excuses, these are facts. I want to put this out there because I've been a rookie quarterback playing for Cleveland in this exact situation, dealing with injuries, and you're back up against the wall in a tough situation. So this is from experience. But they go into that game without 3 starting offensive linemen. On top of that, they lose a 4th starting offensive lineman. Their right guard, Jenkins, goes out during the game, who's already filling in for Wyatt Teller. Yeah. So they're out 4 offensive line in that game. You're also out David Njoku, who is a premier pass catcher on that offense. I know Fannin has stepped up. You got Jerry Jeudy, but David Njoku is a difference maker. I played with Njoku when he was a young rookie in Cleveland. He's an athlete. He's a big-time player on that team. But looking back at the offensive line, what happens when your offensive line is injured like that? 1, you can't protect, but 2, you can't run the football. And what is a young quarterback's best friend? The run game. The Browns ran the ball for 50 yards yesterday, and 24 of those, Skip, were Shador's 2 scrambles. So let's take that out of that. They had 26 rushing yards on 14 carries as an offense. That's 1.8 yards per attempt. I don't care who you are at quarterback. Against that talented of a football team like Chicago is, you're not going to win the game running the ball for 26 yards and having to force your quarterback to make continuous 3rd down conversions over and over and over. That is a difficult spot to be in. You have to be able to run the football. Stefanski, Tommy Reese, they've got to come up with a better run game plan, especially on early down and distances to put you in an advantageous situation on 3rd down. That's one thing. The other thing, too, with this is that, and look, I'll say this. Were there some negative things that happened for Shador in this game? Absolutely. I'm not going to run from that. I'm not going to sugarcoat it. He'll tell you the same thing. He'll look you in the face and say, I didn't play good enough. But there also are a lot of positives that have happened over these first 4 starts. And there were some positives yesterday as well. And you can't, as a young quarterback, and I fell victim to this, but you can't, as a young quarterback, let these losses and these bad throws and some of these bad performances overshadow some of the positives that you are doing as a rookie quarterback. Because if you do that, you lose your confidence in yourself, but you also lose your confidence in your ability to succeed in the NFL. And you guys know, once you lose your confidence, it is extremely difficult, especially as a quarterback in a media market like Cleveland, to gain that back. But I don't think he's done that yet. I feel confident that he still has belief in himself. He knows that he can get to where he needs to be. The other thing, too, I will say, that was a disadvantage for that offense, is one of the most important things on the road, starting fast. Well, what happened to them? They started on their own 1-yard line. The first play, false start. The next play, we have 12 men on the field.
They started the half-yard line.
Half-yard line. That's what I said. Their own 1-yard line. Yeah. Then, apparently, his wristband paper, it fell out, all of those things. So, you've got to start fast. And why is that tough, too? Because when you go into a game, I'm practicing all week my first 15. These are plays 1 through 15 that I'm going to run, and then we'll sprinkle in 3rd down, 4th down, 2nd and long, whatever it may be throughout the week. But I know the night before, I'm visualizing the first 15. The day of, I'm visualizing the first 15. But when you get backed up, that first 15 goes out the window. You got to go straight to, which I think fell out of his wristband, straight to that backed up section of your call sheet and start there. And those aren't plays that you practice all week. You practice backed up maybe one time throughout the week. So that's tough to start fast.
Who's going to win the NFC North?
The Bears are going to win it.
Really? You're sold on the Bears?
I picked them before the season.
Ooh.
Like, in preseason, I picked the Bears
To win
the
North?
It's documented. I picked the Bears to win the North because of, one, the defense was really good last year. And I knew the defense was only going to get better. But Ben Johnson with a guy like Caleb Williams, and I've seen what Ben Johnson was able to do with the offensive line that they have and the weapons that they have. I felt like Caleb was going to take that next step. And what we're seeing right now, with what they're doing, is they do 2 things great that travels. They run the lights out of the football. Running the football travels, and they're running the football at home and on the road.
Yep.
And they're playing great defense, taking the ball away.
Taking the ball away.
And the most important thing is you take on the identity of your head coach. Ben Johnson has his group believing we can beat anybody. And that's how they're playing. And Caleb, is he playing the best out of all these quarterbacks? No. But one, he's the best escape artist in all of football. He's made the most people miss in the back, but he's playing winning football. Yeah. I've been saying the days of those throw for 250, 300 yards a game and all that, you need to do enough to win. And that's what he's doing. Bo been doing it all year. We might see Bo be up and down first, second, third quarter, then fourth quarter, he's playing winning football. That's what Caleb's doing. He's making the necessary plays when he needs to, But the most important thing, they can run the ball.
How do you sign
and
in?
taking the
I don't
ball
get
away
it.
from everybody. It does not matter who you are. And those two things travel. So with how Detroit is looking, you know, they don't have enough defensively to, you know, to really kind of compete. I just talked about Micah and his impact on this defense. They don't have a guy on offense. I've been saying since we've been on this show, all quarterbacks need somebody they can go to. And he's lost both of them. Josh Jacobs is not enough. So, yeah, man, it's the Bears.
Lee, how you feel?
I think what's going to fuck the Bears is their 1-3 division record. It's going to come to haunt them. Because I honestly think all three teams going to end up with 6 losses. And so they all end up with 6 losses. Head-to-head, it'll still be a tie because the Lions lost twice to Green Bay. The Bears lost twice to the Lions. And then Green Bay and the Bears split. So it's still going to be tied all the way around. So then it's going to go to that division record. And the good thing that Green Bay got going for them is that division record, man. That's what they're going to hang their hat on. If they do lose a couple games coming up, it won't be in a division. You know what I'm saying? Even if they lose to the Bears, they split. I'm giving them a split with the Bears. That'll give them one more loss. They still going to have a better division record. So I think Green Bay win by default. Everybody gets 6 losses. Green Bay had the best division record. They pick up.
No, Bears got 2 home games too, though.
Huh?
Bears got 2 home games out of the last.
Yeah, I know. One of them.
They got 2 home games out of
I'm
the
saying they're going to beat Green Bay. They're going to lose to Detroit.
The Bears, you think they beat San Francisco at San Fran?
No. That's going to be Detroit and San Fran going to be their 2 L's.
Yeah.
That's going to get them the 6 losses right there. That's going to get them with a terrible division record. 2 and 4 in the division. It's going to fuck them.
Yeah, I'm torn on this. I think it comes down to Chicago or Green Bay. I think Detroit, unfortunately, after that loss to the Rams, are out. They still have a fighting chance, but I think they're out. You know, part of me is rooting for Jordan Love, but the other part of me is a former Trojan, wants to see Caleb Williams and Ben Johnson and the crazy Chicago story this year, them to pull it off. But I think Green Bay ends up winning the division. I think one is they have already the head-to-head win against them, which was huge. I know it was at home. Now they have this week coming up. They have to play them on the road. They have to go to Chicago. They have guys that are injured now, so can they still have the same production? It's going to be a toss-up. The Bears do run the football really well, man. I was watching that tape against Cleveland. The schemes and different formations. Man, they were running that cone look or the triangle look with the 2 tight ends, Monangai or Swift.
He drawing
Pick your poison in the backfield, misdirection, handoff, slides, and then we're going to go play action off of it. Just Ben Johnson is a mad scientist throughout the week when he's in there drawing up the run game. It's unbelievable, and I love the way he uses both Swift and Monangai at the same time on the field, too, because it gives you a 2-way go every time, and then, oh, shit, I'm worried about these guys. By the way, Caleb can take off and run as well. Or run a little slide and extended handoff and pitch it out. So there's a lot to like about Chicago, but I think that head-to-head loss already against Green Bay is going to hurt them. I think it's going to come to, even if they split, let's say Chicago wins this week at home. They beat Green Bay, they split. If you look at their remaining schedule, Green Bay plays at home against Baltimore, and then they go at Minnesota. We don't know which Minnesota team is going to show up. I do think Green Bay wins both of those games. I think they do. Chicago plays at San Fran, and then they play home against Detroit. Remember, they played Detroit in week 2. I know it's a different time, but they lost 52-21.
The same team.
Detroit ain't bad.
That's leading the NFL right now in points per game. They have the capability of putting up a lot of points.
Chicago with Detroit, here's the thing with Detroit, though. Everything's tied to Jahmyr Gibbs. Literally everything's tied to Jahmyr Gibbs.
If you watch the
No, it is. I'm telling you, it is.
Got 3 touchdowns and
what happened?
in the second half they struggled, but you have Ross and Jameson Williams. And
let me tell you why it's tied to Jahmyr Gibbs. Every time he rushes for over 85 yards, they're 6-0. When he averages 4 yards a carry, they're 5-0. He didn't do that yesterday. You know what happens? When you make Detroit, you can't let Detroit be. You can't let them be balanced. You got to make them pick their poison.
The first time
it's a different team now. It's a different team. And yesterday, you know what the Rams did? They said, Jared Goff, that's fine. What y'all not gonna do is run the ball as well.
Yeah.
Do what you gotta do, but y'all not doing both.
Well, they shut down Goff in the second half.
And that's what I'm saying. So We can't just be like, oh, the Bears offense is just.
You can do that about anybody, though. You can say, well,
shut that down.
they offense goes through this, and they offense goes through this. That's throughout the whole league. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
You do that with everybody.
Everybody's
Why everybody don't get stopped?
That's not. Some teams are just tied to what they're doing, just like the Colts. I've been telling you this since the beginning. They're tied to Jonathan Taylor going off.
Man, we're not
Every
talking
time you hold him on,
I know, they shouldn't.
I've been telling you this.
Okay,
This is
so we
what
have
happens
2
with
for the
Detroit.
Packers, Bears, Skip, where are you?
I'm with Gerald on this.
Ooh,
Bears,
straight.
Chicago. And by the way, you made a great point about the division record. That's going to haunt unless
Green Bay 4-0.
unless the Bears just flat out win out. And I think they're going to win out. That's what I
The
think.
Bears are going to win out?
Yes.
That's tough.
And it's tough. It's Green Bay at home, and you even said, you acknowledged that Bears are going to win that game, right?
It's going to take them too long to shake back after the injuries. They're going to have to find a new plan.
At San Francisco, it'll be a battle, but I got the
I'll be
Bears
there.
because, to your point, Caleb is playing at a crazy high level.
Yeah.
Not an efficiency level because he's low completion percentage,
Football.
but they just play winning. He's cleaned up his act.
Hey, my guy.
Just pop my shit real quick, man. I really was talking about the offense, but shit, since back here. I watched that. I got him.
Let's talk about it, man. Hold on. Talk to him. Talk to him. How you get thrown out of Chase Suite? They was talking so much trash. They would let me have it. But as soon as, because I knew Joe was going to give me something. And boy, he threw that pick six, boy, I couldn't contain myself. Cheering. Why you not cheering no more? Why you not cheering no more? What's going on? I can't go. I appreciate you, bro. Appreciate you for having me. What? I thought you were playing. I thought they were playing. I tried to tell Ocho to tell him to stop the game. And it ain't work. But see, what I was going to try to do, I was going to try to get a little scrimmage in with them. Since they season over, get some more confidence about it. Hey, I was saying you to the practice squad, brother. That's what I'm saying. I was already on the field. I was this close to the line. I did not do it. All they had to do was give me some shoulder pad, butter, stay ready. I ain't got to get ready because I stay ready.
Throw it as hard as you want. Go on. Watching it zip away feels like it might...
Each team has a... Just tell me where you at. I'm on the way. I'm heading that way right now. God damn, them motherfuckers. Ooh, just give me the location. We motherfuckers got it done, bro.
She is also now the CEO and chairwoman of Turning Point. Charlie's murder was not an isolated tragedy.
We came back like snatching. Yo, the first round when he got a swamp, this nigga Gorilla was going to wait the fuck crazy. I slammed your hand. With your hands still in it. I stood up. And then that nigga, he got dark after that. He turned into homosexual, backing up in the bushes. Man, I was in that bitch turned, man. I was a real fan of that bitch. I ain't gonna hold you.
What you say on stage? He introduced them.
I said, look, I really had a detailed intro for Twerk, and then I said, oh yeah, I forgot where Big K was from. I swear to God, I was like, wherever this nigga from. I said, you want to go do your own intro?
He was horrible.
Hey, listen. So you told me hosting that. I said, I'm also, hey, look, I did Twerk intro. I said, I'm also rules. Hey, look, this time for Big K, I said, yeah, I'm gonna take
Hey, listen. At one point, I have not even looked at the stage. He just listening to the raps.
And you look at Ab turn around like, yo, that nigga dangerous up there, man.
Hey, look, I'm sitting back there with Marvin. I'm sitting back there with Marvin. Every time Twerk lands some haymakers shit, all them niggas turn around and look at me like, go get him, like go get the nigga. So like, I ain't gonna lie. When Ab landed that goddamn it,
that drop ran to get back like Hansel and Gretel.
Not the Hansel and Gretel. When we was in there and that nigga landed that motherfucker.
Souls on the Jordan's hands.
I got a list of accomplishments. I got a list of accomplishments on my soul. Like, that's crazy.
I got a video. It felt like the motherfucking phone was just, the building was just shaking.
Nah, that one was nasty. I ain't gonna lie. That made me call.
That was one of the best events we ever been to.
I said he gotta relax.
I can't hold you. That second and third round for Ab was whooping A-Ward ass in there, bro.
It was, I ain't gonna lie, both of they first was kind of, you know what I'm saying, that was man, okay, but then I don't know what happened. Y'all must have agreed, and these second and third, we gonna because I'm gonna tell you.
We got really what?
I can't
His first was mid.
My first was definitely my lightest round because that was the last one I wrote.
Okay.
Man,
The last one you right, you put it first.
That's a fact. That's what I did too. Let me give you that's the game. You're right. See, the majority of the fans are excited to be at the events anyway, right? So they just anticipate battle. So, you know, you ever heard somebody have a first round and they just say some dumb shit, but people reacting so much just because they're excited to see them? Most battlers write down. They put all their fire in the first round. So I wrote a note. I'll let you go ahead and wrap your little heart out.
Really, you got an echo.
You know, wrap your little heart out. And then,
I'm a man without.
And when you think this shit over, I'm sure you was.
That shit just happened to me.
You was wilding in that battle, bro. But I feel like that third was so different than anything else said in that battle, bro. Like that third, that's the one for me.
That's the one. That's the round that meant the most. Cause Ward dangerous as shit. You know what I mean? Like,
yeah.
And then he can freestyle and show them like niggas act they can freestyle and all that shit. Them niggas is dangerous, bro. Them niggas is dangerous. You write your heart out and them niggas rebuttal your shit and shake the room so make you seem like you ain't saying shit. I hate that shit.
Yeah, that shit is scary. That's a scary thing.
That shit's scary as shit.
Man, I be rebuttaling the fuck out of them niggas.
Oh, and guy, I hate rebuttaling.
I would love
I ain't trying to. I be trying to though.
You literally can. I think you just be scared from it. You can rebuttal.
Because,
you
bro, I
don't
be
want to
seeing.
take the risk, but you definitely know how.
That's what it is because rebuttaling and it not hitting is crazy. And then don't fuck around and can't get you forgot the first line of your round. It's like what?
You got 3 seconds.
I was just chopping it with Fonz about that same shit. Because when he battled Danny, he had that horrible rebuttal. The throwing the cap. It was something about the crowd cap or something. And after he said that, boo, like motherfuckers was not fucking with that shit. That nigga was mad as fuck on stage. I'm like, bro, I can't do that.
Because, man,
that's scary.
When niggas battle, niggas who can rebuttal, they feel like they gotta do it too to show, oh, I can do this shit too. You already losing because you're switching up what you do to try to, you know, you already doubting yourself. Like you already changing up who you are to try to be who your opponent is. You already losing. You already losing. You doubting yourself already, trying to rebuttal it. That ain't what you do. Just whoop his ass.
But I feel like if you gonna try, like I think it's still okay to try with things too.
Yeah, some people you can't. Well, I feel like, and because I'm just like Dice, I'm a little scary to rebuttal just because of those reasons we just gave.
It ain't worth the gamble sometimes.
Yeah, some people you can't play with.
I think it's smarter to rebuttal against a motherfucker that don't rebuttal than to do it against somebody that really got that shit down. Bro.
No, it's more impactful to do it against a rebuttaler.
I don't think so.
If I can imagine your rebuttal being better than the rebuttalers.
I think so because that's what they're known for. Like that's what they're known for.
I think
so
if you rebuttal in the middle of your round,
that's more impactful.
That nigga that's known to rebuttal like a Trez, if you rebuttal some shit in the middle of your round, it's gonna stand out like a motherfucker.
Facts. Like, it's more impactful when it's them. When it's Trez, Danny, Putin, Clem.
You're saying it's more impactful from them or against them?
It's more impactful for, like, if you rebuttal against a rebuttaler. So if you was to rebuttal against Chef Trez, it's more impactful than you trying to rebuttal against somebody that's not known for rebuttaling. Not saying that it wouldn't make a difference at all, but it's just more impactful because that's what they are known for. That's what people watch their battles and expect for them to do, or literally wait to hear. Like, I wonder what they're going to rebuttal through what this other person has just said.
That's what I was
You're watching that for them, not for me.
No, but that's what I'm saying, Hard. So if you were to rebuttal them, it's more impactful versus them. That's what I'm saying.
Versus
I
them.
think it's about what you're rebuttaling, not who.
Versus them. I thought you were just saying in general, because I was saying for a person like me that don't rebuttal, or Dice who don't want to rebuttal, right? I feel like if the rebuttal land for a person that don't rebuttal, it's impactful, period, no matter who the opponent is.
You look scarier if you try to rebuttal against somebody that is known to rebuttal. If you don't rebuttal, it looks you look worse. Just like when Yoshi broke the building against Clips, the white Jesus shit.
Well, I think that's like a moment. I think they would have broke the building.
I mean, it was still a rebuttal.
The roof off the building.
Yeah, but versus anybody that would. But I'm just saying, no, like
That goes to show it's not about it's about what you're rebuttal.
No, it's about who too.
No, who has impact, but if they ain't saying shit in their round, what's there with a rebuttal?
Bro, when I was about to rebuttal versus Danny, bro.
I thought you did.
I did once. But the problem with this motherfucker Danny, bro, is like, bro, I gotta watch everything I'm doing. I can't. If I give him, you don't want to give your opponent ammo. You know what I'm saying? Like, if a motherfucker, if I have a moment where I do a rebuttal and he rebuttals my rebuttal, it's lit. Like he done took my whole shit. Like
that's why you don't fuck around with them niggas that can freestyle, man.
No, fuck around with them. Dice can do all of that. He just don't be taking the risk.
Right, but that's why.
That's how he wins.
He just told you why he don't take the risk is because that shit could backfire like a motherfucker.
I've heard this. I'm telling y'all, if he think of some crazy rebuttal on the side, is going.
Yeah, and that's not that ain't the, because I think.
Y'all need to stop being scary, Heart.
Fear, yes, that's what
y'all
it is.
Y'all need to stop being scary.
That's what it is.
If it don't hit, it don't hit, but it could be crazy. And
that can fuck you around now.
Yeah, it can fuck you around too.
That can fuck you around.
I told you can't get back into your round.
I try to give you so many room shakers that it's no way you can be able to rebuttal all this shit. Even if you rebuttal some dope shit I said, I still got some even more fire shit still in the round, so they might not remember.
Right.
I'm not gonna hold
a skill that I'm cool with never having is mid-round rebuttal.
I'm not gonna lie.
That's the A-War shit.
You go there.
I never do it.
Shit, it doesn't work with Danny himself all the time.
Mid-round.
Danny's rebuttals are not always great.
All rebuttals ain't always great.
Nobody's rebuttals are always great.
I think Chef Trez rebuttals had a very high clip. That's a very high clip.
I think A-War too. He can rebuttal in the middle of the shit with some that's a great.
With Danny's rebuttal,
anybody can sit there while niggas rapping and think they whole round for a rebuttal, but to do it in the middle of your material and get back into it is next level. That's different.
The thing with Danny rebuttaling though, like he be rebuttaling at the beginning of every round. I don't be fucking with trying to rebuttal at the beginning of the rounds all the time, because if that momentum gets fucked up, like I like to bomb first bar. You know what I'm saying? First and last bar, bombs every time. So it's like if I'm going into my round and I fuck up that momentum, it's hard to build that shit back up, bro. I don't be trying to
this nigga
get a whole rebuttal. Because I feel like if you say it before, if those are their first bars, then it ain't no momentum to fuck up. Like,
okay, for example, right? When L was in the smack track, he had that one rebuttal in the first round. You remember?
Mm-hmm.
and that shit fell flat. I feel like his momentum was hard to pick back up until.
Absolutely not. He won that round. That was against.
You ain't gonna let him finish what he's saying.
It's like that's the perfect example in my eyes because
It was a really debatable battle because of that.
No doubt, and I don't want to argue that, but I'm just saying that fuck up, and he'll tell you that shit pissed me off. Like the rebuttal, that shit. I'm in the crib steaming watching that shit, right? But it fell flat, but he was able to pick his momentum up and get that shit going. Whereas if he would have had that fire in the beginning of the round and that shit would have fell flat in the middle, it's like, oh, yikes.
No, I wouldn't have just not had it.
Right. No, I share that sentiment, man.
Yeah, no cap.
But I feel like if you do have that hiccup at the beginning of your round, you can still gain that momentum as long as, you know what I mean, you get the shit together.
Yeah, but against a high-level motherfucker where they racking up points early, that should be hurting. Like, you going against a Nitty, a Danny, a rapid nigga, like, them first couple of bars count, too. That could make the difference of who won. You know what I'm saying?
Man, if I was a battler, every rebuttal I have a hit.
Until you start getting
no worries. No worries. I wouldn't get booed. Every rebuttal I would come up with hit. Period. Who?
Get your ass out of
nigga?
here. You'd never be able to battle in Philly.
Who? Nigga, I'm Battle Academy.
Your ass.
Real Philly.
Man, go ahead,
Don't forget it. What? Oh.
I'm not gonna lie, my next couple of battles, my next two battles, I'm just saying anything, and y'all gonna like it.
No, I ain't with that.
That's what I just did. Yo, I got a bar motherfuckers is arguing with on the timeline. I haven't entertained it because I don't want to claim it to be mine.
What is it?
But it was yeah, yeah.
I know it is the Sour Patch Kid.
Nah, it's not. It's the. Oh, you like that bar?
Absolutely not. What does it mean?
I've seen
it was nice while it lasted.
Yes. Like every piece of fucking candy that you ever put in your mouth?
It's the commercial. It's the commercial. It's the commercial. You know how sour, sweet gum? Like, it's like, you know, they at first they some bullies, like the candies, but and then it's a sweet, then it's like nice gummies in the commercial. Like, they just turn into nice people. You know what I'm saying? Nice while it lasted. You know what I'm saying?
Nah, boo.
First you're sour, then you're sweet. Wait, but what's the actual bar? Because I didn't see.
He didn't say nothing. Did you even say sour and sweet? Or you just said it's nice while it lasted? That's
nice while it lasted.
Come on, man. You could have put a little more effort into the bar.
Nah, I didn't feel like it. It was my first round. It was
sour because you thought it was sweet. Well,
nah,
it was nice while it lasted.
Cool.
Come on, it's right there.
Please. Get that 80s rap the fuck out of here. I ain't rapping like I ain't no motherfucking slick.
I feel like that's too like
listen,
right there.
It definitely of course it was. But knowing Dice, if he would have put a little more effort into it, he could have came up with something better.
Yeah, okay, I agree with that.
I ain't saying that shit was supposed to be the final bar, but you could have put sour and sweet in there, sweet and sour sauce or something, nigga.
Sweet and sour.
Nigga.
I feel like okay, so hearing it just make it sound better, like that to me, versus like adding the sweet and sour because everybody knows
my first
that
was my throwaway rap. Putting that out
sour than you're sweet. Everybody knows that. So
but he said nothing about sour and sweet. All he said
but
was
if you're saying something about a sour patch, I feel like people get that regarding the nice part of it anyway.
No, every piece of candy that you put in your mouth is nice.
That's not true. That's not true. Some candy is nasty.
You're not putting it in your mouth.
Why would you put it in your mouth?
You don't know it's you ain't never tried.
Bitch, you done ate
you ain't never tried
butterscotch
you
before.
ain't know it was fucking nasty, nigga.
No, you tried shit.
And then on top of that heart, if it was nice while it lasted, how is it sour than
Hold on, motherfucker. When's the last time you had a break out? He trying to talk about bars. No. When's the last time a motherfucker said I got a brick of ice? Meth. I got a brick of meth.
Oh, yeah. Oh, no.
Yeah, I be letting niggas, I be sparing niggas, man. I don't be trying to.
Wait, hold on. That's not, I ain't gonna lie. I hate these parent ass.
Oh
Tweeted
shit.
that bar.
Y'all be supporting.
He tweeted that.
Get mad at me for
he
supporting.
tweeted that bar and was like, damn,
Oh
that
my,
was
because I'm your bitch. Because I was your PR. Because I'm your PR. I'm telling you, oh, this is fire. I'm stamping it. I'm putting my name on the line, knowing it don't make no sense.
I can't believe that, because it's not as soon as it lasted. You said as long as it lasted, if it's sour, then sweet, it's still
Last year with an ED, last year, man.
Yes.
Last year, because it lasted. It already lasted.
But they're sour. But they're sour, then sweet.
But when it lasted, when it was going away, so that means it was nice in the end, nigga. You gotta. It's past tense.
Lasted
Yeah, lasted. That's what I'm saying. It was nice while it lasted, while it was going away.
Yeah, but if there's two moves in the case,
that's what I'm saying. While it was going away, it's not the beginning. It's not the beginning. It's when it lasted, though. You know what I'm saying? It's not.
Oh,
so was the sour part nice or was the sweet part nice?
The sweet part was nice. The sweet is when it lasted.
Oh,
you know what I'm saying? It was nice while it lasted.
Yeah, that wasn't good, man.
I ain't gonna lie. And niggas ain't out here making Sour Patch Kids last. Like them gummy Sour Patch Kids.
They not. They just like.
Yeah, we chewing them shit.
No, I be sucking on them.
Yeah, we just chewing them.
No.
We don't even get to see like when it
Yes, we do. Yes, I do. And then I sit there and wait to
come on now. We ain't.
You wouldn't know, goofy ass George Floyd ass nigga.
Nice while it lasted.
Fuck you.
That wasn't good. You could have thought a little harder.
Yeah,
but what's the bar? What's the bar that they're arguing about, Dice?
The suicide note bar.
What was it?
I'm sorry, wait.
I was on the top rope. He was on the top rope. He was on the.
Sorry, I changed my mind.
What, girl?
It's too late. I accept your apology. No, it's too late. I already accepted your apology. It's too late. I accept your apology.
I don't have.
No, it's too late. You apologized already. I accept it.
I don't have one for you.
Too late.
I just thought about it. You started with me again first, so I don't have an apology. It's nothing to accept.
I already accepted it. I'm not gonna lie. And Gorilla and Dice are arguing. Let them do their thing.
No,
I'm not a battle rapper.
Accept.
I'm not arguing.
Nah, I already accepted it.
You literally didn't. It's not there.
That nigga said the Ghost Rider suicide note shit.
What was it?
It was he was on the top rope. You know what else got a Ghost Rider? A suicide note. You know what I'm saying? Because, you know, people will argue. So, like, it's like, I would compare that bar to, like, you know how that nigga Muwap said, he got shot. I know a nigga that got shot in the face and he's locked out of his phone forever.
Yeah.
But motherfuckers will be like, well, you could just put the pin code in. You know what I'm saying?
Absolutely.
So it's like.
But maybe his face fucked up and saw his eyes.
What?
Huh? Oh,
Then why is he using that phone? Then he would need a touch button, like he would need a whole different phone.
Maybe he
You said what?
He needs a whole different phone.
Explain that suicide.
Maybe he just used.
So like.
I'm so sorry. Maybe he just used Siri.
He's trying to tell us
Maybe
that the writer was the ghost.
But anybody that reads the suicide note, the motherfucker gone. It's a ghost. A ghost wrote that bitch. You know what I'm saying?
So nah. Didn't write it.
You know what I'm saying?
No, a ghost didn't write it.
I mean, technically that person, you know what I'm saying? And Gorilla, you gotta stop. You're not technical, bro. Like, you gotta, I could pick.
Justin, do you get to get off and go eat at places?
Sometimes, yeah. I'm actually flying into New Jersey this time because fucking right before New Year's, you got it, dude. New York is out.
First donation. Yeah, it allows you to support the project in a different sense, and Sophie Rain's raking in $4 million a month on OnlyFans.
Somebody curb your girl. Oh my God. You got your girl like what you talking about? You a clown, nigga. Nigga, you don't know, nigga, that got $100, yo. You got
that suck his own dick, and then you try to get in the back channels and you parade it around like a fucking flag, and then you want to push your sins into those chickens, and not only that, not only do you push your sins into those chickens, hold up, sir, you feed it to the homeless goyim, so they can take your.
Bust down, mamiana.
Oh.
I want to see you for hell.
Hell nah. Hey, did y'all ever see the video of motherfucker? I forget who the interview was with, but it was like Diddy and Mike Tyson.
You'll figure it out. You'll figure it out. We believe in you.
We need his reparations. He forget him and Pino used to be arguing. Pino gonna get you on that boat. We all grudges, nigga. He gonna get your dumb ass on that boat, and you ain't coming back to shore, nigga. What are you talking about? It ain't supposed to be funny. Take your ass out there on that boat. Let jokes be on me and you come back. Let jokes be like me and Pino are friends.
Exactly.
Sometimes you want to incite as well. You want to bring a controversial person in there to cause that political discourse. Akayenda, anakuyenda. Asivari, my friends. That's what galas are.
It's answering this shit. And tell me if you pick up on it, Dillinger.
The flames of violence. But even worse is when powerful, influential people on either side of the aisle stoke the flames. When they do it, the flames can become an inferno. And this leads me to Donald Trump, the most powerful and influential person on earth, who has more responsibility than anyone else to put the flames out. Just last month, President Trump called on 6 Democratic lawmakers to be tried for sedition, which he clarified was punishable by death. He then reposted a simple message: hang them. I think that you've been making strides to bring peace to our country, and at Turning Point has been asking Democrats to decry the individuals who cheer for violence. I have and will continue to decry them. But any good faith effort to stop political violence must hold both parties to the same standard and expectation. So in that spirit, will you condemn the violent rhetoric of Donald Trump, the most powerful and influential person on earth?
I appreciate your question. You know my heart. Why would I ever say, yes, go murder people? This is so much deeper than just one. I understand your sentiment. I do. But this is also so much deeper than just one person. This starts at the home, okay? This starts with family. This starts with a seed that grows and grows. You can choose to have evil in your heart, or you can choose to have light. What you consume and what you absorb from the outside world will manifest itself. No, I will never agree with political violence. My husband is a victim of it. I'm a victim of it. But what I'm trying to say here is that we can blame everyone else. We have to look in the mirror when you become a father, when you become a mother. How are you raising your kids? Ability? Or are you giving them a device and saying, go down that rabbit hole? I'm trying to go to Pilates class. You can just sit in the corner and look at your iPad or look at your phone and go down that rabbit hole and see what you can learn from that instead of being a parent. So my call to action from that is, parents, step up. Do you want your kid to be a thought leader or an assassin? That's where we're at. Do you think our political leaders have a responsibility to turn the temperature down right now? Well, I think everyone has a responsibility to do that, and I'm doing my part.
Are you? I'm not so sure you turned down temperature. Go ahead, Blake.
Golly. All right. First off, is she saying "you know my heart"? Like, does she know Hunter, or is she saying that collectively to America? It's kind of weird.
So that's what the comment section is saying right now too. What do you mean you know my heart?
Yeah, that's what I was talking about.
Let's listen. Okay.
I'm not. Or are you giving them a device?
Hold on. Let me turn this. Is it loud enough for you guys? Do I need to turn up a little bit?
No, it's good. And saying, go down that rabbit hole. I'm trying to go to Pilates class.
Did she already say it?
Sit in the corner, look at your iPad, or look at your phone, and go down that rabbit hole and see what you can learn from that instead of being a parent.
Go back until he is talking. She answers it like literally the second sentence.
So in that spirit, will you condemn the violent rhetoric of Donald Trump, the most powerful and influential person on earth?
Appreciate your question. You know my heart. Why would I ever say, yes, go murder people?
That's personal.
Yeah,
that's personal.
This
that is a personal,
so much deeper than just
even
one. I understand your sentiment. I do.
She paused.
But this is also so much deeper than just one person. This starts at the home. Okay? This starts with family.
She did that weird almost.
This starts with a seed.
Yeah, I saw it that time.
That grows.
Too. Yes, I did see
and grows. You can choose to have evil in your heart,
like
or
she
you
was
can
trying
choose
to
to have
decide
light.
which expression.
What you consume and what you absorb from the outside world will manifest itself.
I saw it.
No, I will never agree with political violence. My husband is a victim of it. I'm a victim of it.
Everybody, bottom right corner.
But what I'm trying to say here is that we can blame everyone else. We have to look in the mirror. When you become a father, when you become a mother, how are you raising your kids? Are you taking responsibility, or are you giving them a device and saying, go down that rabbit hole? I'm trying to go to Pilates class. You can just sit in the corner and look at your iPad, or look at your phone and go down that rabbit hole and see what you can learn from that instead of being a parent.
Sasquatch hunter.
So my call to action from that is, parents, step up. Do you want your kid to be a thought leader or an assassin? That's where we're at. Do you think our political leaders have a responsibility to turn the temperature down right now? Well, I think everyone has a responsibility to do that, and I'm doing my part.
What's Duper's delight?
I'm not in control of other people.
What's Duper's delight?
Okay. Ahead. A father whose daughter was murdered in cold blood because of who she was. He's here. Also, political violence and the conspiracy theories surround.
She is so fucking. This chick right here is so performative, dude. It is cringe. Super fucking performative. And you know what? If you guys don't know who Barry Weiss is, Barry Weiss. Okay, well, good point. Okay, but I would even say Barry Weiss is more obvious than the other one. The other one's like try hard, but this one's like just blatant. She gained her fame pretty much, or a lot of her fame, from Elon Musk and the Twitter files and Twitter 1.0 when Elon Musk bought Twitter and they went through all of the files that exposed government collusion and the censorship of U.S. citizens through social media. Barry Weiss was a free speech champion who published a lot of the Twitter files alongside Matt Taibbi and a few other independent journalists. She's literally a free speech advocate. And now, here she is, advocating, seemingly, for the censorship of social media. It's crazy.
Funding Charlie Kirk's assassination. Stay with us.
It's like both sides just push the same script, but just from a different narrative and viewpoint.
Never before has conservatism, the ideas of freedom, liberty, American exceptionalism have been so popular on these college campuses.
Welcome back to our CBS News Town Hall with Erica Kirk. Bob Milgram is the father of Sarah Milgram. Sarah was fatally shot last May outside the Capitol Jewish Museum in Washington, D.C., alongside Yaron Lashinsky, her boyfriend. Sarah was just 26 years old when she was killed. Bob, thank you so much for being here.
Thank you, Barry. Hello, Erica. Just as our family could not anticipate the pain we've been going through following the murder of our daughter, Sarah, there's no way I can understand the pain that you and your children are going through as a result of Charlie's tragic death. Our daughter was killed because of anti-Semitism, hate against Jews, and hate against the Jewish homeland, Israel. We know about the growth of anti-Semitism on the left, including here in New York City, where the mayor-elect still will not condemn the phrase, globalize via Vitata. What I want you to address is growing anti-Semitism on the right, including Holocaust denial, anti-Zionism, and the normalizing of centuries-old conspiracy theories about Jews. Will you here condemn the individuals spreading that hate and speak out clearly enough against anti-Semitism so we can prevent another tragedy?
Yes, sir. First of all, I'm so sorry. You and I are a part of a very small club. Painful. But you're in good company, and I will pray for you. Sucks, doesn't it?
Did she say sucks, doesn't it?
Hate is
She
hate.
did.
No,
Yes, she did.
it's evil. Charlie and I have always been very clear on our stance. Israel, Jewish people.
She did. Speaking of bad acting, she...
Hold on. I'll mute yourself. I want to hear this.
Hate is hate. It's evil. Charlie and I have always been very clear on our stance.
Shit.
Anti-Semitism is... What healing factor comes out of hating Jewish people? You and I are a part of a very small club. Painful.
Thursday?
You're in good company, and I will pray for you. Sucks, doesn't it?
Crazy, bro.
What?
For real.
Hate is hate.
You got something?
It's evil. Charlie and I have always been very clear on our stance. Israel, Jewish people. It's awful.
Israel and Jewish people. I think it's interesting that she had to make sure
What
she said
healing
both.
factor comes out of hating Jewish people? What healing factor comes out of hating Christians?
Like, hey man, if you
Healing
want to take the
factor
kids,
comes out.
them kids. Like I be by myself. I live my life. I live my best life. I don't need them kids. Like now the man is taking care of the kids, but they don't have their mother. Like we going to a life where it's kind of reverting back. First they were loving
About
being
to
single
put that in
mothers.
the
Now they're like,
microwave?
yo, I don't even want to have these kids. So let's give them to their
Yeah.
daddies. But the kids don't got their mamas, and now we're raising generations of kids where we're raising men to be honorable and be about taking care of society, but the women doing whatever the hell they want to do.
I'll tell you what, it's going to be a slow burn, like I said, but I actually see society already changing in the direction. You know, it's not going to be like a full 180. This is going to take years, but I see it changing. In
Everybody this is life for him. See,
That's a whole nother movie. We all cheering for Miami to go up there and win.
this is life for him. So you probably looking at and this.
words.
Oh, I'm sorry. Back when you could get
Almost nothing funny. Like you know,
It's crazy. It's crazy.
Open a business, you come on, go.
In addition to many that were already in the public.
Find out more about.
Why do you bring the conversation to it?
You don't like to sit, huh?
Nope. I like to show my body, baby. I paid for it. I can't sit down, baby.
Catch people shooting like that, like.
Nah. Gonna take long, man.
I'll tell you. You say you gonna do what to me? Kill. Kill is a strong word, my boy. And look here. First,
I'll go.
Huh?
I'll go.
Tonight? Tomorrow.
I forgot. It don't matter. I go tomorrow.
Okay, whenever you go, you go.
What?
With another one?
Wait, before I do, I've got.
It's crazy. Like they act like they're oblivious.